Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. So on the right side as the US player, we have fucking noob, get your ass noob, can't speak, ass moving. Spawn as teammate as his US player as is Shaolinosaurus. Spawn as their opposition as the Wehrmacht player of Edo, and as the other Panzer Elite player, we have Raptor. Thank you for following me. Let go Pepsi. Or should I say lay Pepsi? I do actually drink Pepsi quite a bit. I have a bottle of Pepsi next to me. And that's me drinking some Pepsi. We do have the Kettlegrad going up north, eyeing to just capture some points, but not really eyeing to go aggressive. Just trying to secure some sectors. Panzer Grenadiers eyeing for this sector, as well as the Pioneers going to capture up the southern flanks. We do have 3 Pioneers deployed on now. We likely will see either MG42, Schimmwagen, or Volksgrenadier. I'm guessing MG42. That's my guess. I usually guess wrong. So it's probably going to be a Schimmwagen. Come on now. Looks like one of them's going to go for infantry. Wait for PE to choose, so maybe he doesn't want his teammate. No, yes, no. He really wants to go for infantry. It is Schimmwagen. Guess I was wrong. Jeep, however, is going to be firing at close range, like a real man. Though, he is fighting against a person that's unarmed, so that's not exactly manly. It's just straight up bullying. He is in pursuit. The Kettlegrad does get damaged and crit, getting him killed off. That is a dead Kettlegrad. Schimmwagen is coming to support, but he's as good as dead. Panzer Grenadiers start making their way forward. I doubt he's going to save that. Finds an angle, does manage to crawl around the shed. Come on, go around the shed and finish him. Oh, full body block there. The Panzer Grenadiers should have stayed there. The Jeep may actually go down. Schimmwagen in pursuit. And the Jeep does go down, and he does save his Kettlegrad by going for Luftwaffe ground forces. How did that Kettlegrad survive? Jeep in pursuit does find the Schimmwagen. Kettlegrad does get spotted and does get gunned out of control there. Rifleman, however, needs to fall back. Severely wounded, may get wiped out there. Not paying attention, lost his Rifleman squad. And back at the Panzer Grenadiers going to be displaced from the garrison relatively soon. It is a good garrison to fight from. A lot of windows on the side, but it's fighting it a bit too much. And sustained quite a bit of damage overall. One model remain does fall back, likely will fall back. And there's damage engine crit there on the Schimmwagen. Jeep maybe in pursuit. It is down half health. MG42 is trying to set on up as well. Schimmwagen turns around, trying to get some hits in, get some damage in. MG42 does not find an angle there, but the defense crews manage to get the damage engine crit. Schimmwagen does go down. The Jeep will likely go down in return. Panzer Grenadiers in pursuit, and the MG42 will fire in the rear armor, annihilating the Jeep. No problem. So all the initial vehicles are down for all sides. Riflemen and engineers trying to engage. The Panzer Grenadiers are quite wounded. Riflemen, so it's all 5 models. Flame engineers do pop out. Maybe get inside this, whatever this building is. Some sort of logging building. That's all I know. MG42 does fall on back. We do got the Panzer Grenadiers advancing. And got some great flamer bursts onto these Panzer Grenadiers. Does force them back there. Rifleman's still quite healthy. One that's a little bit wounded. The other one's nearly at full health.
Listen up, people.
And over here, the engineers are pushing their way forward, capturing up the VP. And we do have the landmines being deployed on out. Pioneers do find a good angle there on the engineers. 2 of the models, of course, are fighting back, but they are behind light cover. And the Volksgrenadiers, of course, will make the engineers fall back sooner rather than later. The fact that the Panzer League player has gone for Luftwaffe forces means there won't be scorched earth, no scorching any points. Now these Panzer Grenadiers pushing way forward. Oh, those guys are wounded. He needs defensive operations as soon as possible because he needs healing. Does lose a model there on the wounded squad. But you got a Luftwaffe squad and the armor car advancing. The Rifleman squad do evacuate the building, receive quite a bit of fire there. This one does receive one autocannon shot as the Volksgrenadiers and Pioneers making their way to the southern sectors. Looks like there is... Oh, that's an MG bunker. I was looking at the map wondering what was down there, but apparently an MG bunker. Hard to see there. The food point is decaptured. Volksgrenadiers are captured at that point, which is the cutoff point to this munitions point. And the Pioneers are laying down some landmines. Up north, we've got the Flamer Engineers advancing, getting some damage there onto the Panzer Grenadiers.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
Volksgrenadiers are perhaps inside the garrison. Nope, they're going to maintain the heavy cover. Falls back. There's two Flamers in there. It's not going to last very long, that's for sure. Scout car advancing. We got the Luftwaffe squad trying to capture the VP. We do have the Riflemen behind some light cover. And this is an unupgraded Panzer Grenadier. These forces do fall back. And we do have a motor pool being deployed on out. Let's push, I guess times two means together. So he may have pinged somewhere as well. Riflemen are right here. Maybe trying to push right here. As I started to lose my voice. Riflemen squads are advancing. That Panzer Grenadier is severely wounded. Don't know if he has defensive operations. We do have Panzer Jäger Command deploying out to something. Maybe another 222. Could be for the Martyr upgrade. Because let's see, take a quick look. We do have the Panzer Jäger Command, Panzer Support Command, and the Kampfgruppe Company. So he may be eyeing for going towards Panthers right now. I doubt he's going to get out Martyr. Panzer Grenadiers are quite wounded as well. Rifleman gets a nice flank there, but this guy is dancing around, needs reinforcements. And this Rifleman squads are advancing as well, trying to force back these squads. They're all quite wounded. Now they're starting dropping some models. The Panzer Grenadiers should fall back. They're all too wounded to stay around. It's just manpower bleed. Flamer Engineers burst on the retreat path. We does dodge that landmine there, which could have been a squad wipe if it was better placed.
The Axis hold the initiative.
Both Grenadiers are advancing. No MP40s. But we do have MG42 in the region. And they do have a pair of MP40s to go along with them. One of the players is sort of lagged out a little bit. Landmine detonation there on the light ATF track. But I don't think he actually quit the game. Oh, maybe he did quit the game? Maybe lagged out? Let's see. That is one of the Axis players. Or U.S. allies. No, it was this Axis player, but it looks like he has got back in the game. He is microing the 222, so a bit of a lag spike. And now we do have a quad half-track being deployed now. The quad half-track is quite effective versus the 222. Damage engine crit there from the AT gun. Fully upgraded now, and there goes the 222. And the light half-track still has a damage engine crit. Does run over some wire deployed out by the Luftwaffe forces. You may see Sticky Bomb there. More 50 cal shot. And it goes down to a landmine that we saw get deployed down the road as well. So that thing's lifespan was hitting 2 landmines. Not a very good lifespan. Riflemen all behind heavy cover there. There's a bit of heavy cover there thanks to the carcasses. This Rifleman squad does fall back a little bit early. Maybe it's slightly too early, but I can understand retreat back because he was quite low in health. In actuality, it took all that health just to get fall back, so good call.
Light vehicles now advance. Enemy unit down.
Light vehicles now capture territory, so the M3 half-track can capture territory. His teammate, I think he said is going for an infantry doctrine. So we perhaps swap over to the Axis players. No doctrine selected yet for the Panzer Lead player. Riflemen quite wounded, they do fall back there. Good hits there onto the 222. One of them, I think one well-placed light AT gun shot that was.
What now?
Quad half-track still has full health. And should be able to deal with the armored car. Luftwaffe squad is trying to repair it up. Panzer Grenadiers are engaging. We don't actually see massive prolonged engagements on this side of the map right here. ATs, or said there's a pack gun. Yeah, there's a pack gun right there. And this AT gun does get decrewed there. The forces are getting suppressed and pinned thanks to the MG42 constantly firing. And we do got a bunker being deployed out there. I think it's a casualty recovery bunker. Again, not every day you see a casualty recovery bunker deployed on the northern side of the flank part of the map, because this area is not usually this contested. Which is great for the Axis players. Does lose the whatever that was. Because this is actually great for the Axis players, because the Axis players have better field control at the moment, and the two VPs are not being contested. Though they are, this one being contested now by a Flame Engineer. And we got a rare T-17 deployed on the field as well. Riflemen likely get wiped there, do get wiped there. We got Jägers deployed out on the front line as well. Riflemen are engaging from heavy cover. We do got the casualty recovery bunker there, which can also be used for reinforcements. The MG42 needs healing. It probably is a good idea to get a healing pack right now. Jägers do get upgraded the FG42s. AT gun does get decrewed there, and now the quad half-track is sort of skirting around. These forces do get suppressed. The engineers may need to fall back. The quad half-track can reinforce, unlike the Company Wars 2. That was patched later in the game, but that was patched. Or balanced. Not necessarily a patch like a bug fix, but a balance patch. As for a time in Company Wars 2, getting out the quad was just the meta. Pack-on does get forced back. This bunker... That T-17 is doing crap. He's hitting the ground over and over again. He needs to get perhaps a little bit closer because he is not getting hits in. Ooh, what was that? Was it an M2? No, off-map power shoots now raining on in. It's direct hit there on the pack gun, decrewing it. The garrison's actually being prone to being destroyed as well. As Grenadiers do get reinforced there. Now's a good idea to get back in the garrison. Pioneers trying to repair up the casualty recovery bunker. Cover 2 casualties. Medics are charging forward. One is covering casualty. This other medics is charging forward. Right now, it does spot the casualty recovery bunker. 1 casualty remaining, but the flamer, single flamer that's building can destroy out the garrison. And there does recover this casualty. We'll go ahead and perhaps drop him off, getting a free grenadier, but it will be singed immediately. Grenadier advancing, throwing out a stick grenade into the garrison, takes out the medic there. Relatively good stick grenade. Does lose the Pioneer squad there, leaving behind a casualty there, but the medic here is getting burned alive. And it got burned to dead. Grenadiers are receiving a bit more fire there, throws out another stick bomb. Oh, that was a good stick bomb. Damage all across the line. He does fall back. So has a number of models still alive, so he should be able to heal them up. Yeah, Triage Center will give them all their blood transfusions and patch up all their burns. AT guns have been recruited and backing away. G43 is trying to pursue them. This bunker is still alive. That T-17 did crap. T-17's almost dead. Did that bunker did that much damage to a T-17? That would be stupid if it did.
Location captured.
Fuel point has been captured. We got defensive operations, so both of the Axis players can deploy out flak 88s eventually. Let's switch over. Let's switch over to the infantry. Oh, guess he doesn't have no, this is the one who's gone for armor, right? This is the one who's gone for infantry. Has also connect on the T-17. And those forces do fall on back.
Losing ground out there.
We do have a mortar half-track here, which can be very good for the congested forces. Bunker is still a little bit wounded. And this Grenadier squad is trapped right there. He is getting inside the garrison to get out of the garrison. Luftwaffe squad is captured at that point. That does push force back. So we've got a good number of forces here. The Allies have not been able to secure these points. Bunker down half health. T-17. We've got M2 here. Oh, register artillery now raining on in, forcing back that rifleman squad.
The enemy is after our victory point.
We do have a howitzer barrage on this building once again, trying to destroy it and perhaps get some damage there onto the garrison. And actually that one Grenadier model right there is still stuck, but that could mean that the three other models could go around with impunity, or I should say 2 other models.
Losing ground out there.
So that reinforcement bunker is not in a great position if the models can get stuck like that. Or is that a good thing? It has pros and cons. We got these forces now advancing. And we do have some landmines. Not complete there. Pack 30 has been recruited. Stick grenade was thrown. Does get dodged there. Potion makers advancing with the Panzer Grenadiers. And we do have a U.S. sniper. Fresh U.S. sniper.
300 points left.
T-17 currently has 4 kills and managed to crush 9 buildings. He does get a Veteran C1 right there. Sniper does find a shot there. Another Panzer Grenadier squad pushes its way forward. This Panzer Grenadier squad is falling back their bunker for reinforcements. Now we do have M2 barrage raining on in somewhere.
Enemy unit.
Ooh, gets a direct hit there on a Grenadier. The pack house is also severely wounded as well, so one well-placed shot there can destroy it. Ooh, but he splashed his own forces there. Luckily it's his own forces, not his teammates' forces. But still, that was an unlucky spread.
Losing ground out there.
MG42 is inside this garrison. Panzer Grenadiers, Potion makers, and Grenadiers making their advance. These forces do get suppressed. Flamer Engineers trying to pursue this region. This garrison's almost destroyed. It's inside of that one model of the Grenadier trying to avoid it. And we've got the
Enemy unit.
off-map power shoot raining on in. Of course, the MG42 does go down. The Free Grenadier squad was deployed out there. One model remained, but I think the howitzer should take out. Yeah, it does take out the bunker, and the Flamer Pioneers will get burned alive by the Flamer Engineers. Pack gun rolling around. Mortar half-track still only has 2 kills, and we've got the G43 squads advancing, but we've got a large wave of Flamers advancing. Flamer Engineer does go down there, getting focus fired, and the rest of these forces are falling on back. He may lose this squad as well. They're severely wounded.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
New recruits in. We're back to full strength. Reporting construction complete.
Oh, that staghound shot went crazy.
Get the hell down!
Staghound, deerhound. It's technically the staghound for the Brits. I think it's technically called deerhound for the Canadians in real life. I may be mistaken about that. Got some hits there. We do have another register artillery onto the VP point. They got triple capture against the Allies, which is not good for them. Pack gun will go down, but Panthers has been deployed out. Pack gun's still alive, actually, and will not receive another shot there unless the riflemen say hello. Butterfly bombs have been put on out there. Does trip one of them. Nice stun shot there. And it looks like the armor player may have lagged a little bit, or that's the infantry player. Gains a splash there. Riflemen, do they have sticky bombs? Yes, they do.
Enemy unit down.
Ooh, and that got off my power shoot? No, that was another howitzer barrage getting a direct hit on those. Was it Panzer Grenadiers trying to repair them up, or Pioneers? By the way, deadly hit there. Actually, it was the Luftwaffe squad. So these Panthers are getting way too far forward. Got another sticky bomb there. AT guns push his way forwards. The Deerhound did in fact go down there. Grenadiers making their advance. We're seeing some flamer bursts from the high ground. We got the Fallschirmjägers and the Panzer Grenadiers trying to protect his Panthers from the riflemen. Flame Engineers. One of them does need to fall back down on one last model. Does get fully wiped there. Grenadiers are currently unupgraded as the Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers and Fallschirmjägers advance, which will overrun that AT gun.
Our forces are taking casualties.
The Fallschirmjägers could actually capture the AT gun.
They're going after a field.
Oh, I suppose the Panzer Grenadiers can as well, but I don't really want to do that. Here comes Calico Barrage getting good hits there all across the line, forcing that the Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers diverted their path as well as the Rifleman Squad trying to pursue these Fallschirmjägers. Does get a flamer burst there onto the Fallschirmjägers, forcing them back. And we've got a howitzer barrage onto the VP. Or a bit far from the VP. Grenadiers have received a bit more fire there. And now we do got an Oswin and a Panther deployed out by the Panzer League player. Nope, that's not from Panzer League player. That's from the Wehrmacht player. This is from the Panzer League player. Even though they're both red there, one's orange, one's red. Sometimes it trips me up a bit. And of course, you can't get an Oswin as Panzer Elite. I can't get my words right either way. But he is a Luftwaffe ground forces, so he should be able to get out. Ooh, nice kill down the Oswin. He is Luftwaffe ground forces, so he is able to pull out a Wirbelwind. Good hits there with the Calliope barrage. Does force back those forces. Panther is severely wounded, still damaged engine. This one's quite wounded, no damage engine. And here comes another Calliope barrage. Is it Calliope or Calliope? And does take out the Panther right there. AT gun rotating around. Panther trying to avoid its fire. Rifleman finds butterfly bombs, and there goes the sniper. I was going to say he's going to charge for a sticky bomb, but he's not going to charge with those guys.
What are my coordinates? Damn! What are my coordinates? Sniper is attacking our battery. What are my coordinates?
Does get another shot off of the AT gun there. Another AT gun here. No, this one does not get a shot off and does get decrewed. Does crush the Panther carcass as well, so no broken ticket there, and gets direct hit there. Was that? Nope, that was a sniper did avoid the fire there.
Enemy unit down.
But the pack gun does get decrewed, and some of the butterfly bombs do get detonated there. Almost destroying the pack gun. Does destroy the pack gun there, and I think actually the butterfly bomb got the destruction on the pack gun. Calliope's pushing their way forward. M2 at Veteran C3. This one is at Veteran C2 as well. Did I say Veteran C3? I'm going crazy. Calliope barrage. Gains some good hits there. Wipes out Panzer Grenadier. Wipes out the other Panzer Grenadier.
We're losing a victory point.
He does have at least one Panzer Grenadier. But that's not a whole lot remaining. There's actually a 4-man squad upgrade? Or was that? I think he may have the 4-man squad upgrade there for the Panzer Grenadiers. Right here, a 30 cal. It is a 30 cal emplacement. I'm not sure where these engineers are suppressed. It's a friendly fire, I guess. Maybe a landmine. That looks like a landmine detonation there. He will spot the landmine. He will stop the landmine. We do have a repair bunker here as well. Looks like there's extra repair pioneers as well. The other repair bunker's there. .30 cal emplacement does find the Knights Cross Holders. Mortar half track engaging the emplacement. Mortar half track's trying to engage in melee against the machine gun emplacement, and the landmine there was cancelled. He did run over the unbuilt landmine. Now here comes the howitzer barrage in this region. Does lane fall a bit close there. And Knights Cross Holders trying to capture the VP now.
Collapsing. Enemy unit down.
Was that a Pioneer squad? Not a repair engineer? That may have been. Poultry makers and Panzer Grenadiers making their advance. And now we do have the 2-2 advancing and trying to engage in melee against the Calliopes. And we do have... Is that the Overwatch? No. That's the 28 centimeter rocket barrage there from the Wehrmacht player. Not the Luftwaffe HS-129B3 Overwatch ability. And that Bolshevik could come forward with a Panzerfaust onto that Calliope to kill it off. Panthers make its way forward. We do have the M10 engaging a fresh Ostwind. Somewhat fresh Ostwind. It does find a pen there onto the Panther. M10 trying to circle on the flanks, so not great engagement for the M10. Both sides rolls a bounce and miss, and a howitzer barrage onto the mortar. No Wehrmacht landmine. I know there's some butterfly bombs on the retreat path. And more M10s being deployed out. There is a US landmine there. We've got the Lord now coming on in for the Panzer player. Takes out one of the M10s.
Enemy unit down.
Panthers in pursuit. M10 one shot onto it. And Minesweeper has been deployed out by the US player to get those butterfly bombs. The tickets are in favor of the... Ooh, friendly fire. The tickets are heavily in favor towards the US, or against the US players. They're down by, well, 300 tickets. Say they're down by 300%, or 400%. Engineers do fall on back.
We're down to 100 points.
Sniper makes its way forward. This is an unvetted sniper. Maybe it's not eyeing for kills, but for spotting for artillery barrage. We got a US sniper here, 2 kills. Very, very close to each other. These guys may actually run into each other. They're exceedingly likely going to run into each other. He's going forward for a rocket barrage on top of the M2s. The snipers do not spot each other. He's going for this M2. Up north, we've got the Panthers. Out of control right there. So the Panther does go down to the M10.
Enemy unit down.
Wehrmacht sniper is still advancing.
We have heavy infantry reserves.
And now here comes the off-map combat group. Rocket Barrage has been called in. First round takes it out. Grenadiers and Knights Cross Orders are in the center of the map. Or Grenadiers and getting all my words mixed up. U.S. Sniper advancing. Wehrmacht Sniper still camouflage. Maybe a good idea to sort of keep in the general area in an area unlikely to be ran into. Caliber Barrage running on in, trying to engage these forces. And here comes another HS-129B3, but this was shot down by something. That's Cross Orders do falling back. We've got a Hellcat here. Hellcat, was it the Hellcat's 50 cal that took out that aircraft? Because I don't think there's a quad out on the field. So the Hellcat's 50 cal may have took out the aircraft. N10's rolling around. Hellcat. Oh, here comes another HS-129B3. Loses the Hellcat there. And here comes another aircraft. Gets a good hit there. Fresh Panthers. He does manage to recover both of those. And now this wounded N10 needs to get on out of there. Up north, we've got the Fulton Makers falling back. Way too many riflemen. Is there a quad somewhere? 2 more M10s. That was from the Allied War Machine. .30 cal gun from the off-map combat group, I believe, has been put on the field. And now here comes Caliber Barrage in a relatively good position there, softening up these Panthers, getting some great hits in there. Rifleman and Sniper advancing. Rifleman, however, only has 2 models there. This Panzer Grenadier is quite split apart. This Rifleman squad is also quite wounded. Sniper does find another kill there. These 2 Panzer Grenadiers are nearly at full health. They should be able to stay around for quite some time unless the Sniper says hello. Sniper does lose vision right there. I heard something being blown up. Not so sure what though. Knights Cross Orders are advancing next to a Jeep. Jeep Zion perhaps trying to hunt down Sniper. Caliber Barrage raining on in. Does take out one of the Panthers. Wasn't paying attention. This Panther is quite healthy, however. We should have a good number of M10s. Let's switch over the armor player. 3 M10s, 1 Jeep. The Jeep may be eyeing for capturing because he has that capability. Panthers are in advance. May find an angle there on the Panthers. Rolls a miss there. Both of these guys are wounded. Red has a severely wounded Flak Panzer Ostwind. And Red does also... The Wehrmacht player has played out his own Panther, Veteran C2 as well. It also means Veteran C2 Ostwind. M10's all quite wounded. You could advance, use allied field repair to help top them off while in combat. It does get a sticky bomb there onto this Panther. With a damaged engine like that, it would keep him quite vulnerable to the M10s. His teammates pushing forward with an AT gun. And this Panther is still quite healthy. Mortar does roll a bounce there. And it's got on-map Hauser barrage onto this Panther. AT guns do fire some shots there onto the Panther, the Wehrmacht Panther. And up north, we've got a 2-2 with supporting the engagement of these Fallschirmjägers. But Caliber Barrage is running on in, making the Fallschirmjägers think about their positioning. And this Fallschirmjäger didn't receive a whole lot of damage. Hurricane will have a nice backdrop there.
Enemy unit down.
And it looks like one of the units may have gone down right there. Good hits there on the Sniper. The Sniper may go down there. And the M10 does find a great hit there, allowing him to finish him off quite quickly. Nice crossroads are advancing. This one's quite wounded. Could take out the mortar. Vertical has been decrewed as well.
Allies are down to 50 points.
And US players have still not been able to get VP captures. This constant assault up there has been very effective versus the Allies. Does drop a bar there. We got an M2 barrage raining on in somewhere. M10 start to make their advance into the base. Nice crossroads have pushed quite far in. This Osprey has been repaired up, but of course doesn't really stand a chance versus the M10s. One, the M10s do roll a miss there, perhaps maybe roll a bounce. Rolled a miss there as well. And now here comes the another HS-129B3. And the Black Pants are still alive. One more shot. The M10 does get taken out by one more shot. Flak Irving may go down right here. Ocean Makers do fall back, sort of tying up the M10s. Black Pants are also now getting repaired. Off AP. Ooh, great crush there. But doesn't get the fire squad.
Enemy unit down.
Let's take out the Flak Irving there. Panther with his damage engine creeping on forward, needs a void. He's saving his Panther.
Observation posts report we are
It does take out
losing
the M10s. Nice crossroads still in the back. Maybe he's trying to get his teammate to bring in some M2 barrages. Down south, we do have a Flak 88 deployed now, and this may be a reinforcement bunker. Could be for MG bunker, I'm not sure. Could be a repair bunker. And here comes the N2 barrage. Calliope's going to be a barrage in this general region as well. That Flak 88 won't stay around for much longer, at least the crew. The crew do get the crew there, and the repair engineers go down as well, maybe leaving one on the far side of it. Nope, on the inside of it. Got off map or not. Making MG nest. I guess that's a no. Or maybe he pinged right there. Best fall back to the M10 at this point in time. Though that is going to be very annoying right there, that's for sure. Potion makers do fall back. Pence Grenadiers eyeing to capture the northern points. Looks like it's relatively... Nope. That's not a fresh one. 50 kills. I was thinking, oh, I don't see any veterancy on it. But no, that's definitely the veterancy, the fact that we can't see it. Those lose a rifleman squad right there to the Flak Panzer Ostwind. Into 2 find that's a nice little flank there. Bergantiga trying to cover up Panther. Very nice. And it's going to be a bit far away. I think the carcass is actually being hit, not the Bergantiga. Autocannon's trying to finish off that
We're down one
auto
tank.
AT gun. Nice crossroads do capture the point. They could throw a Panzerfaust here. This Greyhound's very likely from off-map combat group because see the 50 cal and armor skirts upgraded. And at this point in time, it's likely off-map combat group. Panther carcass does get destroyed there. The Broken Ticket could not recover it. Flak 88 does roll a miss there on the Greyhound. We may see off-map power shoot there. Yes, off-map power shoot onto the Flak 88, which will likely decrew it and maybe fully destroy it. Flak 88 is quite durable. M10 does receive a hit there. Greyhound does not have damage engine there. And here comes the Calliope barrage as well. It does get the decrew there. Greyhound does stay alive. Now we do have the potion makers making an advance. Try and get some good damage in. We got the Ostwind here as well. Quite wounded. Nice crossroads advancing as well. There's a lot of Axis infantry.
Infantry squad reporting casualties.
And we also have some Rangers. Bug. Can't over. Can't move. Can't over. Not so sure what he's saying. Machine gun placement being deployed on out of the field. Pershing does not get the wipe there on the Night Cross Order, and the Calliope does not get the wipe there either. So let's switch over to this guy here. Maybe we'll figure out what the bug he's referring to. Rangers are advancing. Bazookas are here to defuse that black gun. He does have the Thompson upgrade as well. Does get the suppressive fire ability there from the Panzer Grenadier, trying to save his teammates Black 88, but it was unsuccessful. Got a decent hit there by the M2 as well. Another off-map combat group has been one on L, getting a Hellcat, pair of riflemen. Riflemen are always nice to have, and AT gun. I would say that's a pretty good off-map combat group. Never hurts to have another Hellcat, never hurts to have extra riflemen, and never hurts to have an extra AT gun. Bergantiga makes way forward, trying to recover the Flak Panzer Ostwind. The Flak Panzer Ostwind does go down the Calliope. The Calliope is pretty good at taking out carcasses, that's for sure. Is any carcasses up north? There is a down Panther carcass up here, but it would be hard to secure. Machine gun, no, repair bunker, getting gunned down by the Hellcat. Now we've got another pair of Panthers deployed on out by the Wehrmacht player, actually. No, those are Panzer Elite. This one is Panzer Elite. No, it is Wehrmacht. I'm going crazy.
Enemy units down.
222 does go down to the AT gun. Flak 88 has been fully destroyed there. And Rifleman starts making an advance. I just realized something. The Allies are down to 3 tickets. That's not a whole lot of tickets remaining. They need to make sure there's a guy on top of this VP at all times. Which there is a machine gun bunker. Some opposing butterfly bombs as well, which is not going to be helpful for them.
Casualties being reported.
So he lost another squad. Not sure what. There's a drop bar there as well. And also the sniper find a butterfly bomb there, and some of these splashes, craters start next to disappear. Burgundy goes down to the Calliope, very, very nice. And that Panther, is it the same one that has been a damage engine the entire game? Pioneer does fall back. Riflemen have been able to capture the point. Does throw a frag grenade there. There's a machine gun bunker. He does dodge the frag grenade, but both squads will need to fall back. So I suppose you can use this bunker for reinforcements if I remember correctly. Sniper says hello. This Volksgrenadier may be left out to dry. His blood drying out on the field, but he does retreat back. There's also another drop bar here as well. Two Wehrmacht Panthers here. The one that doesn't have the injury damage but is higher health is getting repaired first. This guy just simply can't catch a break, can he? M10s are getting focused down. It's actually probably a better idea to get the higher health one repaired up so it can be back in combat as soon as possible. And the wounded Panther does go down. Pershing has been on the field. Knight's Cross Order could be finished off. Knight's Cross Order does manage to escape on out of there.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Up north we do have the Greyhound advancing. Does receive a hit there. That is a US landmine. And Calliope Barrage getting a direct hit there on the Ocean Jaegers as against the garrison, which could get them wiped. Calliope Barrage has ended. It does find the US landmine there. Hellcat is in the region. It does roll a bounce there. Paraffin squad does fall back.
The enemy is down to 300 points.
And we do have an M2 barrage now
You're
raining on in.
close to the sector.
Maybe trying to actually hit that repair bunker, but just running in short. Now we got a decent hit on the Panther. Looks like the Hellcat does get fully immobilized, maybe due to a landmine hit of the butterfly bombs. Now we do have a Calliope barrage trying to hit this Panther, largely hitting everywhere but the Panther. And these forces are starting to make their way forward, sprinting on forward. Rangers push their way forward with the support of a rifleman squad trying to go for a sticky bomb there. Rangers could patch the throw of frag grenades, so can the riflemen.
Steady up.
.30 cal emplacement now under fire, taking time to get the sticky bomb off. Sticky bomb does connect. Calliope barrage on the retreat path of the Panther, but largely missing. Does get a damaged engine crit there, not anything more. Ooh, the Potion Maker squad does manage to escape on out there. Panther Grenadiers barely escape on out there as well. And now we've got a camouflage Hellcat here, trying to get repaired up. Does get repaired up. Does receive a bounce there. Down south, we've got the Knights Cross Hoarders advancing as the Pershing and M10 making their advance. Pershing, of course, will make good work of these Knights Cross Hoarders. Oh, I think he's calling for artillery since he got immobilized on that Panther. Calliope's getting some good damage there. Get damaged engines as well to be very immobile. Bazooka gets another miss there, I believe. That was actually a splash damage miss. And does throw a sticky bomb there. It's hard to miss whether or not that will get actually kill or crit. And it is a kill. Potion Makers are making an advance. The Vet 3 Potion Makers versus Vet 3 Riflemen. Vet 3 Riflemen, of course, do fall back. Two Greyhounds. The off-map combat groups. Is that a good or bad thing from an off-map combat group? It would be great to help secure this sector up here, that's for sure. Scion does have the great securing of the central point, even though he's also yellow as well. Scion on the map, yellow on the field. Not yellow belly. Panther receives multiple hits there. The Greyhounds could potentially get the kill there. Rifleman eyeing for a sticky bomb. AT gun does roll a miss there. And here comes the sticky bomb there. It gets a destroyed engine crit, so maybe now we'll see an M2 barrage in this region. Panther Grenadiers maybe on to repair it up, trying to save it. And these guys are getting knocked around, unable to get proper firing. It's a direct hit there on the Potion Makers, wiping them out entirely, so him not microing his forces managed to get him wiped by a very lucky M2 shot. Calliope barrage raining on in. We got, thank you for the subscribe. Key Gel got 199000000. I think that's enough zeros.
Enemy unit down.
We got the Hellcat skirmishing around. That Panther is nearly fully repaired. We got the Lord now raining on it. Pershing is Specialty 2, seeing quite a bit of beating. Looks like all his Specialty came from eating Knights Cross Hoarders, because it only has 8 kills there. We got Allied War Machine and Field Repairs both being activated. We got shots raining on in on top of the Panther. We got another aircraft relatively soon. Strafing the Pershing, takes out the Pershing. And the M10 civilian boot as well goes out of control thanks to Calliope barrage. Next loader will take out the M10. Here, the M10 will go down now. No, complete whiffs, and it's something way over there. Or maybe that was just the registered artillery, but that was an aircraft flying about. And Allied War Machine has ended, doesn't get the second recovery. And now we do got another Calliope barrage raining on in. does capture the M1AT gun there, does sacrifice the entire squad,
Enemy unit down.
and does get decrewed. Over here, we've got the Rangers falling on back. There's another Flak 88. It's set to Veteran C2 as well. Good hits there onto the Pershing. The rifleman starts making their advance. You got a stun grenade being thrown out by the Knights crossholders, and they were unsuccessful. Fresh Pershing makes advance, but it's already severely wounded. Flak A shot will connect.
Enemy unit down.
And rolls a bounce apparently. There's actually 2 Flak 88s, one from each player, and there goes the Pershing once again. But the amount of artillery on the field, these Flak 88s won't accomplish all too much. Looks like all the M2s have actually gone down. This is actually a fresher one, the third one has been put out. Here comes a Calio Barrage trying to engage this Flak 88. Largely not successful. Let's get a couple hits there at the end. Hand Grenadiers making their way forward, trying to capture that AT gun. Very nice. And we do have a 30 cal placement here as well. Throws a shot there onto the Greyhound, but rolls a miss. N10's not making their way forward, trying to crush these forces. Crushes the Knights crossholders as receiving some Flak 88 shots there. Get destroyed into crit, so that N10's dead. Oh, destroyed engine crit there as well. Both of these guys are dead. Does use Allied War Machine to try to get them recovered. It will get them recovered, or that one's still alive. Fire shot there, and this one will stay alive somehow.
Enemy unit down.
Flak 88 has been captured up by the rifleman, and this one has been decreased as well. He's going to try to capture that one. Nope, he's going to force firing it with this Flak 88. Try and destroy them. Does get it killed there. We got our bunker being put out there for some odd reason. The Flak 88 will make short work of it.
Enemy unit down.
What does the Axis players have left? Let's switch over to the Axis players. We do have 500 manpower. You can deploy out a Panther. Doesn't have to be worried about the captured Flak 88, because right now this Flak 88 is a good position to siege the Axis player bases. We also got the Hellcat advancing by the infantry doctrine. As well, he has Greyhounds, which will now be useful at this point in time. The Panzer League player doesn't have a whole lot remaining as well. Has some various infantry forces, but that's it. You probably need to save up some Panthers. At this point in time, the Axis players are not in a good position whatsoever. And the Calio Barrage is not raining on it. He's using last munitions on another Henschel Strafing Escort. Luftwaffe squad does not go down there. Get some good hits there on the Hellcat, taking him out. Hand Grenadiers, Fortune Makers pushing the way forward. The Wehrmacht player is the one who's gone for defensive, so there's no forward MGs. Let's take out the Ranger squad. It was a bit thrown away. Sniper, Efficiency 3 Sniper backing away after getting shot. Now here comes some M2 barrages. Got a lot of armor here, a lot of support weapons. The southern point is getting gunned down by the Flak 88. And it looks like one of the Axis players have backed out of the game.
Comrades have given their lives for the homeland. They are in our base.
Who's on first? Not exactly sure, but it looks like the Axis players are actually surrendering this game. Getting some great damage there. A lot of Calio barrages in there. And the Axis players have backed out of the game. At least one of them has. So I'm going to go ahead and surrender, or not surrender, fast forward, because this game is pretty much over. Yep, one of us back the game, and that's the end of the game. This is Anagrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.